What's up guys, Cassady Caven here. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. I'm a local realtor here in North Carolina, and on this channel I want to go over selling your house in North Carolina, Charlotte, and the surrounding areas. In this video, I want to go over when is the best time to sell your house in your situation specifically. So when is the best time to sell your house? We're going to go over the beginning of the year first, January, February, March. Then we head into the spring, summer, and then finally wintertime, the end of the year. But before we do that, one of the biggest things that you have to take into consideration, at least in my opinion, is what does your situation allow for? So you have to really look at opportunity cost. Yeah, you might make a little bit more money now as we're in the springtime in this intense market, but maybe your situation just doesn't allow for that. And if it does, then maybe now is the time for you. So with that out of the way, let's talk about January, February, and March. Some of the good things about selling this time of the year is there is less competition for you. You know, there are less buyers as well, but typically the buyers that do look around this time of the year are typically more serious. January, February, and March isn't the worst time to sell, but it's definitely not the best as we're about to talk about the springtime. But before we talk about the spring market, if you're thinking about moving to Charlotte or the surrounding areas, or maybe you already own a house and you're looking to sell it, reach out to me. My information will be here below. Give me a call or text anytime. I absolutely love it when you guys reach out to me and going over your situation, because every situation is different, and that is exactly why I love doing what I do, because I get to help everyone out in a unique way. So with the spring markets, we're talking about April, May, and June. This is probably going to be the most ideal time to sell your house, at least in my opinion. The reason why is because you're going to see prices jump up really quickly, and this is because you see a lot more buyers entering the market. And what that does is creates a lot of urgency, and this is where you can see multiple offers, maybe 10, 20, 30, nowadays maybe even 40K over asking price. This is where we see massive jumps of appreciation month after month after month. One of the bad things about this time of the year is there is more competition for you. So that's why you really do need a strong, experienced realtor to help make your house stand out from the rest. One of the biggest things about selling your house is creating urgency. What that does is it drives the price up. Someone could put in an offer here, another one here, another one here. Maybe this guy had contingencies. Maybe this guy did it that some people may not see and look over. And what you want to do is have them almost auction off each other to drive your price up. And this is where you see the most amount of money. Anybody can put your home on the market, and this is where I believe I stand out from the rest. You know, whenever I do list a family's home, I always prospect the neighborhood and the surrounding areas to see who may be interested in it. With so many buyers putting in offers, there are a lot of contingencies and addendums that buyers may slip in under the contract that some people may not see. Now, as we head into the summertime, let's say July, August, September, this is where school session starts back. This is where the weather starts cooling down, and this is where things start to decline just a tad bit. This is where we see prices flatten out. We see less buyers, but right now, nowadays, it's not going to make a huge difference just because of how intense and how scarce the inventory market is right now. This is probably going to be the second best time to sell your house in North Carolina, in my opinion. Last up, let's talk about October, November, and December. This is probably everyone's favorite time of the year, but probably the worst time to sell your house. This is because we see less buyers in the market because they're busy with friends and family, and you're going to see less offers coming in. In 2020 and even 2021, this is where we saw prices flatten out. They didn't necessarily go down in value. They just leveled out a little bit more, and they didn't appreciate as much in the spring and summertime. So at the end of the day, there are pros and cons about each quarter of the year. It really just comes down to your situation. Yeah, there are a bit more times where you can cash out a little bit more. But at the end of the day, if you're needing a new job, you know, you got kids coming on the way, you need a bigger house, a smaller house. Sometimes you have to make that move now or maybe later on down the road. So with all that being said, I hope this information was helpful for you guys. If you are looking to move to Charlotte or the surrounding areas, or you do own a house that you're looking to sell, reach out to me and I'd love to go over what it could be worth on the market. At the end of the day, it really comes down to who do you feel comfortable with helping you sell one of the biggest assets of your entire life. Thank you guys so much again, and my information is here on the screen. Going beyond that, if you guys could give me a like, a subscribe, and share this video with someone who you think could benefit from it. Thank you guys so much.